What's going on, guys? Tell money. Welcome back to another Simpsons Stats video. Today, guys, once again, I'm doing another collaboration with MagnusRobert. You probably know who he is. He's another tap-out YouTuber like me. And yeah, today we are going to be counting down the top 6 expansion updates that there are in the Simpsons tap-outs. So you might have seen from the title of this video, this is part 1. MagnusRobert is going to do part 3. So I'm going to first do the first 3 worst, and I guess he's going to do the last 3, so that will equal 6, of course, altogether. So if you guys don't know what an expansion update is, basically an expansion update in the game is something like, well, think of, like Krustyland. It expanded the game in a pretty big way, given us a theme park, or the recent Springfield Zoo. We got a zoo. Basically, updates like that. That's what we mean by expansion updates. And altogether, there's been 6. And me and Robert have we've made a list together, and we put them in order, what we think is the worst to best. So yeah, after this video, I will say it again at the end, but yeah, after this video is done, I do recommend going and checking out part 2, which I'll leave in the description down below, which will be on Robert's channel. So yeah, I guess without further ado, we can get started. So yeah, at number 6, we've decided to put Springfield Heights. Now, we were going to put Springfield Heights part 1 and 2 because they were like 2 chapters separately, but we just thought, let's just combine them. And I know a lot of people like Springfield Heights, but me personally, and I know MagnusRobert, we don't really like Springfield Heights too much. I mean, yeah, but I think the first part of Springfield Heights was okay, but then part 2 was a little bit, well, chapter 2 was a little bit pointless, and there isn't really much else to say on it, to be honest with you. It's not. It's a good idea when you first think of it, but overall, it's not great. I think one of the reasons why we might have actually put it solo is just because it takes a lot of work. I believe Springfield Heights does, to get all the currency and whatnot, and it's a very boring process. I do remember when I started off, I think you unlocked Springfield Heights on level 30 these days, but when it first came out, obviously I was on a higher level. It was just very confusing, and I do remember how frustrating it was to try to get everyone to do the tasks and stuff. And overall, I think it deserves to be this low. I think we have better ones that are higher. So I guess we can move on now. There isn't really much else to say. We just combined chapter 1 and 2 together. But yeah, moving on now to number 5, and we've put it the monorail. So I really don't like the monorail too much. That's kind of why it's this low. One of the reasons is because it's really hard to decorate your monorail. I mean, I've had it cool. You can hop on the monorail, you can whip around your town. I think that's one of the coolest things about it, but it's really hard to decorate with the tracks, and it looks so ugly. I think in your town is so out of place, and overall, I really don't like it. I really wish you could actually put the monorail tracks into your sea, but you can only place it on the river, your pavement, your roads. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, but it looks very untidy. In my town today, it just looks very untidy. So I think that's one of my main reasons why I don't like the monorail too much. I mean, like I said, going around your town, that's cool, but overall, the monorail, yeah, I mean, the update was pretty cool, and it came out with I can't think of the character's name right now, but I mean, overall, as an expansion update, it's not great, as like I just said, it takes a lot of thinking to decorating your town. It takes a lot of space up. But anyway, I guess we can move on now to number 4. Yeah, that's pretty much my last one now. So yeah, number 4, I've put we've put as Krustyland. So the reason I know Krustyland to a lot of you guys is very memorable. It's very memorable for me and Robert as well. Yeah, the reason why it's so low is probably because it's gone now. I mean, the Krustyland that we all know and love, the original Krustyland from, what year did Krustyland come out? Was it 2013? Well, let's just say 2013 to early 2018. That sort of Krustyland does not exist anymore. Of course, from the recent Itchy and Scratchy Land updates, we had no choice to blow up our Krustyland, which is kind of sad, and that really upset a lot of people. It did upset me a little bit, actually. That's why I think I added the drag feature, which was pretty good in my opinion. But yeah, of course, we wanted to put it around about in the middle because it's a very rememberable expansion update. And if Krustyland still existed as a separate theme park today, we might have actually put it higher on the list. But the reason why roundabout in the middle is because it's not the same. I mean, it's in your average Springfield today, but it's not the same as it used to be. You know, having your own theme park separate to your Springfield was so cool, and now they've just completely changed that. So I know some people like it, some people hate it. I don't really know what to think about it, but yeah, guys, they are my first top 3 worst, I guess, expansion updates. I do definitely recommend going and checking out MagnusRobert's video now to go to see what 3, 2, and 1 are. Yeah, link will be in the description down below. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, go check out Robert's video, and I'll see you guys later. All right, goodbye.